to teleport around, you're going from crystal to crystal. So I'm going to show you the it's kind of annoying. The cities are huge. It take forever to run from place to place. You spend a significant amount of your time running around in these open areas, which are essentially worthless. I've gone to the wrong place. I don't even remember. Let's see, just a second here. So and here's another thing. Your map, you can't scroll it around. You can't move it. That's it. That's what you got. If I want to go off map and see what's outside, I can't. If I want to see, if you're in a zone and you want to see another map of one of the subzones, you can't do it. You can change your map to these, here you can. Oh, I guess you can. I'm sorry, they fixed it. I'll have to edit that out. But you cannot scroll around, at least not yet. See, I want to go see what's up north of this. I can't. There's no way it doesn't go up or down. In this case, I want to go to I don't know where I want to go. I'm in the center. I am this yellow triangle here. And I actually want to go over to the Rosewood Stalls on the east side. So it's going to take me a minute to get over there. And as far as attractive graphics, yeah, there's a lot of attractive graphics here. I'm running in windowed mode just because the game crashes if you're in full screen mode and you're trying to switch out of it to your desktop. The game will crash. It doesn't seem to crash on any other game that I have except this and this. Okay. So as I was saying, the game is very attractive. There's a lot of very nice scenery, and it seems like they spent a significant amount of effort on the graphics portion of everything. However, the gameplay is where my problem is with. So here I'm going through lots and lots of tunnels to get up to the you couldn't see it there, but I tried stopping several times and was unable to. Where am I? Wrong place. I'm gonna head over here. Another point is, as you can see, there's not very many people around. I mean, the game is only a couple weeks old. This is a newbie area. This should be littered with people right now, but it's not. And it's only 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so this is prime time for players. Yet there's very few people on. Around those crystals, there's tend to be more people. But even when we were over there, there weren't nearly as many as the launch day. I mean, launch day there was many people, and there was only there like 5 or 6. I'm like so lost. I see here I'm trying to bring up the map as I'm running. It's very difficult because of the lag. I can kind of use my mini map, but it doesn't really show much. So I'm going to get a straightaway here and I'll show you how long the map takes. Here we go. I'm going to push M now. Oh, there's my map finally. M. And it goes away. Alright, I finally made it to... oh, so here's the area where all the vendors are. And you don't know, you can't really tell by looking at the text what vendor sells what. You kind of got to figure it out from the stuff around him or her. And even some of it doesn't make sense. Or isn't really clear. You know, for example, what's the difference between these two vendors? I don't know, one looks like fruit, one looks like fruit. One looks like it's got some grain, one's got some grain. One's got flowers, they both got bags, I don't know. So, you know, you just kind of got to remember everything. You know, it's sort of nice to, you know, to have a little more information. I don't know. Small pet peeves. There's lots of doors that don't go anywhere, of course. They're just, you know, which is sort of silly. So in this particular case, I'm going to show you how you interact with. Here's Humphrey. He's the. By the way, he's the guy who, if you do play this game, he sells the fishing pole here. So, in order to interact with Humphrey, this is what you have to do. You have to click on him, and then you have to click on him again, and then you kind of go into this swoop mode here, where you swoop down. And then when you get this you'll get this pop-up, and you have to click your left mouse somewhere out in the back here, and that means move to the next thing, which, you know, as you can see, just took several seconds. And then you want to buy or sell items. Okay, well, we want to sell. You know, God forbid we should want to go back and forth. We have to come back out to this menu. Now here I'm waiting. That's how long the sell menu took to come up. And of course, you know, anything I want to sell that I fished up is, you know, 1 or 3 coins. You know, hardly anything. And then there's crystals and key items. Not really in the games enough. So here I don't want to sell anything. Let me return. And I gotta go back out, and then you gotta go into the buy menu. And of course, there's all this lag. It just grates on your nerves after a while. I'm waiting. Oh, there it is. Finally, there's my buy menu, and I can buy these things. And as you can see, the cost for these things is ridiculous. I mean, $13.20 for the fishing rod. The only way you can get this amount of money that I've seen is not by farming mobs and selling their stuff. It's when you do those leaves. You have to do those quests, and then you get, you know, the 1,000 coin reward. But as far as, like, you know, buying a sledgehammer or trying to sell a sledgehammer, it's just, I mean, look at some of these prices. Beehive chip, you're going to pay $6.14, but you can only, you know, but if you want to sell it, it's only going to sell for a few coins. So you know, the mechanism for getting gold is just ridiculous. And then of course you have to go through all these menus. You can leave, and then it'll unswoop, and then you can go out. But you basically got to do that swoop thing in. So you can't just click on the merchant and start dealing with him. You have to, you know, everything, interacting with everything is double click, you know, click this, click that, and you're locked in too. Like, you know, I want to talk to this merchant. If I can actually get focus on them. Okay.